Welcome to Dillsboro, North Carolina. In this little town near the Great Smoky Mountains, we find the aptly named Great Smoky Mountains Railroad and its steam locomotive, S160 number 1702. Having just completed the trip from Bryson to here, the train takes a rest as the passengers get off for lunch. Dilsboro is one of two places on the railroad where trains lay over, the other being the Nantahala Outdoor Center along the railroad's Nantahala route. Today, 1702 will be sticking to just the rails east of Bryson. Following the Tuckasegee River, the train will navigate through Thomas Valley, Whittier, and Elah before arriving in Bryson City, after which, the train will prep for the Polar Express runs later in the night. For the first time, 1702 is on the point for most of the weekend Polar Express runs this year, typically confined to just 3 days in December. Now enjoy as we listen to 1702 stomping up the Tuckasegee. At precisely 1:35, 1702 gets the train rolling out of Dillsboro. We find the train weaving its way westward at Barker's Creek. The bridge we are standing on is an old through-truss steel bridge. It has been permanently closed to traffic, but is still stable enough for people to occupy. As the train approached, we noticed a dog standing on the tracks by one of the crossings. Thankfully, it was scared off by the train and ran up the hill in fright. Now we find ourselves in Thomas Valley, where the train rolls by many farms and fields. One of these fields, which we will pass in a minute, is home to a locomotive used in a Mr. Beast video, now lying on its side by the right-of-way. What you're about to witness is the behind the scenes of when we rail fans are in a rush to set up our cameras. As the train leaves Thomas Valley before Whittier, it picks up a decent bit of speed, giving us little time to get our cameras rolling. Luckily, we still got it. We rejoined the Tuckasegee River at Ela, where the tracks cross the water along a trestle with a low speed limit. As 1702 rolls across, the crew takes the opportunity to blow down the boiler, in an attempt to get rid of some of the impurities that gather near the bottom of the firebox. This helps to extend the life of a boiler and keep it in good condition. Now we are at our last spot before Bryson. This is Ferguson Hill, where 1702 gets a bit of a workout due to the grade. As the train approaches, plenty of speed is gathered to tackle the hill. Back in Bryson, we had some dinner and watched as darkness fell upon the S-160. As the train departed towards Whittier, the crew let off a little bit of steam to add a special effect, even though the diesels are doing all the work from here to Whittier. At Whittier, the train arrives at the North Pole. It stops momentarily for Santa to get on, before proceeding to the Main Street crossing, where the train will switch directions and head back to Bryson, with 1702 giving quite a show as she gets the train underway. We returned to Ferguson Hill to really hear the engine bark. According to A.V. Church, tonight's engineer, they had no help from the diesels. Even though this train is twice what 1702 is rated for, she still gets over the grade with plenty of speed to spare. Arriving back in Bryson, crowds of people await to board the next train. We're back in Whittier for one last time tonight, and the process repeats as it did last run. We adjusted our angle slightly for this run, opting to set up on the hill right beside town to get a wide view of the train. Along Old River Road, we got our final shot of the night. And with that, our chase unfortunately has to end right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me be able to make more videos. See y'all again soon, somewhere out on the rails.